My name is Roger McCarty. I'm Yukon Athabascan from interior Alaska. For 22 years, I've had a strange object lodged in my leg. It's something that's not going to be of this world. It's an alien implant.
Living in isolation in Alaska's unforgiving terrain has left Roger immune to most fears.
I try not to be afraid of anything unknown. I was born and raised in Ruby on the Yukon River. There's no roads in or out. Harvest your food off the land. Life is a lot slower paced than in the city. It's just peaceful there. But while I was hunting alone, middle of the night, I had a terrifying experience.
Roger's peace was shattered by an event so unbelievable, he's told no one. Until now.
It was around mid-February. It was probably about 15, 20 below zero. I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd go out on the river and look for some wolves to hunt. I took off back through this slough. It was pitch dark out, just my snow machine light. I was almost getting to the Yukon, and just all of a sudden, I just started feeling like I was being watched. Just an eerie feeling. I just kind of got the chills, and it never really happened before like that. I thought, heck with this. I'm gonna head back to the cabin.
At that moment, Roger went from being watched to hunted.
All of a sudden, something stung me in the side of the leg here. I grabbed my leg. Ow, what the heck is that? It was just a burn. And I thought, well, I better keep going here. I feel like something's following me.
Back at the cabin, Roger discovers a bloody wound on his leg.
There's a spot of blood there. It felt like a BB right under the skin.
But Roger has only traded one nightmare for another, more horrifying one.
All of a sudden, I looked up and it was lit up outdoors like a stadium. There's a light coming from straight above the cabin. And it was just the brightest white light. I looked out the window and I could just see all over in the yard. I thought, wow, what the heck is that light? It can't be a helicopter. I don't hear nothing. And all of a sudden, the light went off. I was so bewildered by it, I forgot all about my leg. That night, I had the weirdest dream I've ever had. The door swung open and I was going out, flying just like face down from the cabin. I went east, over Fairbanks. In a split second, I saw the lights of Fairbanks. I thought, wow, already to Fairbanks, and then kept going southeast. And I ended up seeing another really big city, and I thought, wow, that's Seattle there. We kept going, and then another huge city. thought that maybe that's Chicago, and then kept going for a second, and a really huge city, and I thought, New York? Because after that, it was just dark, like the Atlantic Ocean. And from there, in my dream, I went straight up. And I couldn't move my limbs, or I couldn't do nothing. And then dark. I just fell on the bed.
He awoke the next morning to an unsettling memory.
I was laying on a operating table. I was shivering, freezing. I had my arms against my body, trying to save heat. I turned my head and looked, and I saw there's other people here. I was thinking, I don't want to be here. I want to go home. Then I just, in my dream, I remember all I was doing was just shivering. Before I knew it, I woke up, and it was morning at the cabin.
Was Roger's memory a nightmare or an alien encounter? He has waited 22 years to finally know the answer.
After my experience happened, I kind of just put it in the back of my mind, thinking, oh, my friends and family, they're gonna think I'm crazy. And now I saw a show about this doctor removing alien implants from people, emitting radio frequencies, and until the doctor removed it. And right there, a light went off in my head. That's what happened to me. It's gotta be what happened. It's something that's, I didn't just dream up and make up. It really happened. Part of me telling this to the world to prove what happened to me, and the removal of the object, and is it emitting radio frequency? It has to be an alien implant.